God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. My name is Samson Luke, a Nigerian and Yoruba by tribe. Nigerians, please, can you give me your attention? Let's just talk about this. And I appreciate you helping me to share this video. Please help me to share this video. Now let's get talking about the issue. This issue really bothers me. It pricks me a lot. A few weeks back, I started the campaign of God Bless Nigeria on my personal social media, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, and the likes. But I just don't do this. I do this because I believe in Nigeria as a country. Not that I believe in the government out there. Not that I believe in the negative attitude of the people. But I believe in Nigeria. So I noticed that this started generating negative actions, reactions, comments from the people, as well as some positive ones. But I got no one to blame for that, because I know how hard it is. I know what people are passing through. But may I say this? Who do we blame for this? Nationals of other countries? Government of other countries? The Romanians? Indians? Ghanaians? Cameroonians? British? Americans? Who are we to blame? The blame is on your head and is on my head as Nigerians. Many of us get back to push the blame back to the country, of which the country is the best you can actually talk about. The country is the best you can actually talk about. I get grieved whenever anybody gets talking bullshit about Nigeria, insulting Nigeria, abusing Nigeria, talking this, talking that. What is obtainable? What is required to be great as a nation? Nigeria has it, and Nigeria has presented it to us. But how do we use it? We have human resources, natural resources, mineral resources, financial resources. Spiritually, Nigerians respect them. When you see a Muslim in Nigeria, nobody will tell you this is a Muslim. To know how spiritual we are. When you say a Christian, nobody will tell you this is a Christian. To know how spiritual we are. So where do we get it wrong? Where are things the way they are? Why have we not left where we are? Why are we at the spots and at the point at which you are? If the past have missed it, why are the present generation still missing it? Because if we miss it, the next to come, the next generation, definitely they're going to miss it. You and I, what are the influence we have on our country? What are the influence that the government have on the country? What are the influence that the country as well have on the government and on the citizen? We go out there painting Nigeria black, talk evil of Nigeria, and you're evil, I am evil. And we get back calling Nigeria to be evil. There are countries that do not have they are not as resourceful as Nigeria is. They do not have what we have. Country like Dubai. Source of their revenue is tourism. Most of the European countries, they engage in sports as source of revenue. Malaysia, Indonesia, they are highest oil palm producing countries in the world. China invests in technology and human resources. Do we say we don't have enough human resources in Nigeria? No, tell me all those things. So Nigeria as a country is sufficiently sustainable for what it takes for a country to be great. But what's the problem? Is it the country? Is it the government? Or is it the citizen? No, that's a good question. As we said, there's no rocket science anyway. Those countries we are comparing Nigeria with today, the citizens and the government made things work in there. It's not God. God wouldn't come down from heaven to make things working. The citizens and the government make those things working. Now we have them, we want to run to this country, we want to run to that country. Why don't we sit back as citizens and change the image of our country? As government, why don't you work on things and make things work? It's obvious. The challenges and the problems we are facing in Nigeria is not by God, it is artificial, man-made. And I begin to understand, I begin to understand that there are three characters that are responsible for what we're facing as a country: citizens, governments, and the country itself. These three characters have great influence on what Nigeria is today. You as a citizen, I as a citizen, what influence do my daily activities, daily engagements, my pronouncements, my dealings, what influence does it have on my country? When I'm in Nigeria, when I'm outside Nigeria, when I'm with people, when I'm with nobody, what influence does my activities have on the nation? Many of us will have bad influence on our country, and we shift the blame on the country. And it's easy for anybody today to say, okay, I'm changing my citizenship, or I want to obtain citizenship from another country. Then you leave Nigeria to any other country you want. Now, Nigeria remain that very way you've left it, that very bad way you've painted it, that very evil way you've presented it before the world. Or if you die, or if I die now, that's the end of my citizenship as a Nigerian, I'm gone. Now, another character is the government. What influence does the government have on the country? Government is the decision-making body of every country. In the country, there are citizens. What governs the citizens are the policies, the rules made by the government. Now, what's the attitude of the government towards the citizen in the country? What are the things put in place by the government in protection the rights of the citizen, in making sure that the resources the country has made available, they are equitably shared among the citizens? Yeah, that's government. What influence does the federal government of Nigeria have on the country? Because what they have on the country is what is going to reflect on the citizen. And the third one, the third character, that is the country itself. Why are you going to talk of Nigeria? We say Nigeria is not habitable. We say Nigeria hasn't presented enough opportunity. I try mentioning those resources we have. Do you say Nigerian soil is not fertile enough? Do you say Nigerian weather is bad? Do you say Nigeria is caused? Do you say we have deaths, the natural deaths, issues that you can actually say, wow, people are just dying in Nigeria. This evil is just happening in Nigeria. No. The resources that other advanced countries use in developing, we have them abundantly in Nigeria. We undermine them. We underuse them. Those that we use them maximally to our selfish interest. Now, you started blaming the country. You start saying evil of the country. What is the influence of your daily activities, of your engagement on Nigeria as citizen? And as government, those in government today, they are just like you and I before they find themselves in the government. So their attitude they have before they got to the government now is the attitude that is influencing on the policy they are making. It's what is affecting and influencing the government that we have in Nigeria today. Then what do you think of it? So if you are to apportion blame now, or to just think rightly, is it Nigeria that is at fault? Is it Nigeria that is not working? Or the government is not working? Or people are not making it to work? No. It's simple. It's something so logical. If you are to look at these three characters, citizens, these Nigerian citizens, I'm not said they are not good Nigerians. They are good Nigerians. But majority carries the votes. The Nigerians are characterized by indiscriminate killings. We understand what I'm saying. You know better than I do. Indiscriminate killing, nepotism, vandalism, embezzlement. Wickedness, highest wickedness, fraud, any access to public fund, any access to any opportunity Nigerians have, they misuse it. They are good Nigerians. But the bad ones, they paint Nigeria back. They paint Nigeria black. They talk evil of Nigeria. You go out of Nigeria, everywhere you are, you perpetrate evil, you do evil. And it gets back to Nigeria. You're causing pain on your country. You join people to steal blackmail Nigeria. And we got the government there. We got another character there, which is the government. The government, they made promises are made and they fail. Negligence on the side of government, they abandon projects. Even some are not even attended to at all. Security, economy, health, everything. Embezzlement on the side of government. You see, when somebody is getting to the power today, personal interests begin to contend with the oath of the office that is taken. The government has turned the power to a thing within the cabals. Is that? Are you talking of Nigeria as a character? Are you telling me Nigeria, when last have we experienced disaster? Do you work on the soil? You cultivate Nigerian soil and it doesn't give you abundance? Those natural resources are there. Those mineral resources are there. The sun rises at its time and sets at its time in Nigeria. Everything works fine. Yeah. What has Nigeria presented? It has presented enough of resources for government to manage the people. Nigeria as a country has presented enough of resources for government to manage. But where do we get it wrong? Now look at these three characters. Check the three out. Is it Nigeria? Is it the government? Is it the citizen? Check the attitude of each of those. Yeah. Now, many of us, we got so many ways we can impact positively in Nigeria. We can change the image of Nigeria by changing your attitude, by me changing my attitude. We go about talking bullshit about Nigeria. Meanwhile, you are the one doing the evil, not the country. When we say we kill ourselves in Nigeria, is it nationals of other countries that comes to kill us? When our funds are being embezzled, the fund that the nation has presented to the government to take care of the citizens, now it's being embezzled by the cabals. It's being embezzled by you and I, by those in positions. You are not in positions. You know the way you do your evil. You perpetrate things. You commit fraud. You're not in position. So you cannot imagine when you get to power, what happened? We paint Nigeria bad. We give Nigeria bad names. We waste people's life. All because we want to get to power, we want to get to position, we want to get to authority. Power that belongs to Nigeria as a country. Some people take it to their hands. We talk and speak evil of Nigeria. We commit crime, all in the name of Nigeria. Each time Nigeria tries to move forward, you and I will pull Nigeria. A citizen, will pull Nigeria. Wicked, we perpetrate wicked. We perpetrate wicked. All in the name of selfish and personal interests of Nigeria. They go ahead and paint Nigeria with bad names. Now, when you check in the countries with crime record, Nigeria is there at the top. Now, it's you committed it. Now, Nigeria's name is at the top there. Everybody begins to talk bad of the country. There are ways which we can both help Nigeria. There are many good things. There are people there that are helping Nigeria, are supporting Nigeria. But those bad ones, they are having much more influence on Nigeria than the good ones. So what do we do? Please, let's think. It's time for us to rise. It's time for us to get things right as a citizen, as the government of the country. The country, we are suffering the country. We are saying we are causing pain to Nigeria. We are making Nigeria to suffer what it doesn't want. It has given us all we need. It has given us all we need. And I'm sure everyone is going to have a second thought about this video. I'm going to be making more video about this. I want everyone to have a positive attitude about Nigeria. Nigeria is great. Nigeria is great. And God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you.